Hello traders, I hope each and every one of you all had a great weekend and I wish you all a happy and productive week ahead. So today we're currently looking at USDCAD on the daily chart. And by now you know that our trading strategy has a foundation, which is the TLS method. So the TLS simply stands for the trend, levels and signals. So we start by getting our trend, which is our directional bias, and we start on the bigger time frame. So now let's go to the weekly to establish a directional bias. So looking at the left side of this chart, we can see that we had 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of bearish momentum, which equates to a month. Now, we know that our trend or a bias, directional bias, is on the downside. So now we can drop down in time frame to see our levels more properly. So we can go to the daily now. So here on the daily, another thing we need to remember about the markets is that it moves in two phases. It's either we're having a push or pullback. So in this case, we had a push to the downside ever since our moving averages crossed to the downside here. So we had a push to the downside and we ended up breaking below 126.7. And this was a indicator that we're still having a whole lot of bearish momentum. However, as I stated, that we have two phases. When we have a push, we're most likely to have a pullback. So in this case, we had a push and we broke below 126. When support gets broken, it turns into resistance. So this market is most likely to have a pullback to 126.7 to test it as resistance. However, now we need to look at our S, because now we have a directional bias which is bearish. We have our level which is a weekly resistance level at 126. Now we're waiting for a pullback and a price section signal. It can be a pin bar, a fakie, or an inside bar continuation pattern. So this area here, which is our sell zone, we need to look for our signals during the week so that we can go short and continue to the downside until 124. So to learn more about our Apex strategy, you have to simply become a member. The link to our website is down below. So if you click on the link, it's going to show you the process to be part of our membership zone. I wish you all once again a happy and productive week. I love you all. Tyson the Trader from Line Troop Global Associates. Have a great week.